Okay, so I'm also studying interaction design, and I'm from Germany. And of course, I kind of have the problem that I want to stay in touch with my parents, but I don't really have time. And always when I'm Skyping with them, it takes me like 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So it's like always like, do I want to Skype with them or not? Because I don't have enough time. But also I have this bad conscience, like I should talk to them more. They're kind of unhappy because we're not talking so much. So I thought about this. There could be in my place and in my parents' place a board on the wall that you can write on. So you can just like before I'm leaving in the morning, I can just like write a quick message on the board to my parents. This would kind of look like this. You just pick up the pen, write like a quick message, and then the message appears in my parents' house on the board in the same place here, so they could see what I'm writing. They can write back, and it will appear on my board. And the board will not only be used to communicate like actively, but also a little bit passively, so that it would show kind of, if I put my keys here, it would show my parents that I'm at home. So they're kind of this feeling of like, she's at home, she's safe, she's doing well. So kind of communicating actively, like here, like writing short messages that they can see and they can answer, but also communicating like non-active values, like I'm at home, I'm feeling good. Like this I haven't been thinking so much about like how to communicate feelings, but yeah, something that kind of shows them she's doing well and she's all right. These things that like, because of this, at the end everyone would be happy. I wouldn't feel bad, and my mother would feel good. So that's basically the purpose.
Thank you.
It's your.
Okay, I'll turn. Go ahead. I actually love this product because I'm Australian and living in Sweden, and I kind of like the sense of sort of connecting. It's like a frame that sort of leads into another space. It could be just as well, I could be the same room in my parents' home or my friend's home. Is there anything like this out there today? Like what sort of references have you sort of built on?
I haven't really seen something like this. It kind of maybe comes from the idea of like sending like short messages, but like for me, like personally, I kind of felt this is more kind of, first of all, if I send my parents a message, they never have their mobile phone on, and also I kind of thought it should be integrated in the space, so that it's just like when I'm just leaving to go to the university, I can just quickly write something and then I'm off. But yeah, kind of to make the communication more natural, more or less than kind of typing a message or writing like long emails. Kind of make it more natural and make it less kind of time consuming, and also kind of the feeling of you're kind of connected together more.
Yeah, you've shrunk the distance.
Yeah, the distance. Yeah.
I like it I like what I hear, but I think I would like to know more, because you're actually working against two main roads here. One is mobility. This is stuck in your house.
Yeah.
And the other one is to implement software in hardware that we already have, like an iPhone or a computer or something like that. Why did you choose to make it a single device?
I chose it because I didn't want it like, if you're like carrying it around with you all day, then it might lead to that the communication gets more. So that it's like, why is she not responding? Kind of like she received it, so why is she not responding? So that's why it's like in my home. So if I'm not there, I'm not going to respond. There's like this kind of connection between like the spaces. You kind of feel more closer, more or less, but also kind of giving me my free space and giving also them their space.
I like the way the high-tech feeling of it, but also the high-touch feeling of it, because it kind of bridges, computers and cell phones. And my parents don't use cell phones that much. So
Yeah.
texting them is, well, you never know what you're going to get back.
That's also a reason, yeah.
The thing that actually likes something is your handwriting shown to your parents and vice versa. It's really cool. Have you thought anything about what kind of technology you're going to use, or is it like touch screen,
yeah, I thought
internet, or
I could have like two different ways. Depends on if I can implement it or not. Like the first way was like to get a resistive touchscreen and connect it to an Arduino and connect this with an Ethernet shield and let the two devices communicate over the internet. But one thing that is not quite clear to me, if I like really just write on the screen how to kind of communicate this. And the second possibility would be to use like an existing device, like an Android tablet or something, and kind of combine this with these features of like I'm at home and stuff, like putting my keys there. This is fairly simple, I would say, and like having this pre-made device and then making an application for that.
how would you use if you won?
Sorry?
If you won this pitch?
For the material.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to, sorry?
What would you use the money for?
For the material, because I mean, like I have to buy the different parts, and I have to buy them twice. So I think it would be fairly used up. So
You would go prototyping.
yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
We have time for one more question. Do you on this end have any
I'm just
questions?
wondering what do you imagine the end user price for a car like this?
Sorry, the end user price.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking of like mass market, like putting this to a mass market. I was kind of thinking of my personal problem more or less. But well, it depends on. I mean, like electronic parts are like prices are going down. So I don't know. Maybe definitely depends on what the parts cost. But I think like something in the range of like what an iPad or an Android tablet or something like this costs at the moment, or maybe a little bit more. Because I mean, like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
like for like a real implementation, I guess it would be better to have it like you don't have to set up anything over the internet, but it communicates via GSM. So you're kind of buying like a flat rate along with it, and so yeah, maybe because of that, it would need to be a little bit more expensive.
Thank you.